When the original artwork is complete, it enters our molding department. Molds are usually made in multiple parts. Synthetic clay is used to build retaining walls around the sculpture to create a rubber silicone mold. The rubber is in the form of a liquid until a catalyst is added. This catalyst causes the silicone to set into a solid form. Once the sculpture has been covered by the rubber, fiberglass resin is then further added to increase the strength of the mold. When this mold is released, it reveals the reverse imprint of the sculpture. A silicone rubber mold is used to make a wax copy of the original artwork. Unlike the original, the copy is hollow like a chocolate egg. To create it, wax is poured into the mold, and this is swirled around to coat the interior. When this is released, seam lines are cleaned up and gating is added to create a reservoir for the bronze. Pipes are added to allow the bronze to flow in and air to flow out. The rubber mold represents the first negative copy of the original. This wax, which will later be lost, is the first positive copy. A wax copy of the sculpture, plus the plumbing necessary for casting, enters the slurry department to create the second negative copy of the sculpture. A shell is built up around the wax through successive layers of liquid binders and ceramic sands. The first layers use fine sand to capture detail. Later layers use coarser grades of sand to add strength. The ceramic mold must be able to withstand the high temperatures of molten bronze. When the molds are fired in the kiln, the wax drips out, leaving a reverse imprint on the hollow ceramic form. Copper, manganese, and silica are mixed in a crucible and heated to over 1000 degrees to create bronze. Using tongs and a pouring ring, this crucible is carefully lifted out of the furnace and used to fill the waiting ceramic molds. The molten bronze quickly cools as it flows through the hollow form of the sculpture. The crucible is returned to the furnace, and the ceramic molds are separated to encourage cooling. Jackhammers and chisels are used to release the sculpture from the ceramic shell. Using die grinders, angle grinders, and welding machines, our team removes the reservoir and gating, closes panels, and retextures seam lines. Heat and chemicals are then used to control oxidization on the surface of the bronze to give it its final color. A range of finishes can be achieved. Finally, the sculpture is sealed to protect its color. The ancient craft of lost wax casting allows us to integrate the strength of a metal such as bronze with delicacy in texture and form, thus creating artworks that will last for centuries.